Hey, this is David B69. Welcome to today's video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and hit the notification bell for future videos. Let's get on to the show.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Kris Bryant leads the team in OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now. And he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you look for here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win. You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Here's a 2-1. Hard hit left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Not in time, and he reaches safely. And here is C.J. Cron. 2 for 9 so far in the series. First offering misses the mark. Zach Wheeler, who was the 6th overall pick in 2009 by the Giants out of high school. He's from Smyrna, Georgia. Ball to strike. And fouled off. Blackman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Kris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Kris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. The Rockies strand 1. And so digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
Not shortstop.
The line of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Now snap throw to first. Turner back in standing. And the pitch. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And that one pulled foul. In the air out to center. Daza snags it on the run. And now here is Harper. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
Harper.
There's a swing and a drive. Blackman ranging back, racing back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 left for Philadelphia. Top of the second, Brian McMahon steps to the plate. The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Next pitch is outside. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Absolutely throws him with a backdoor slider for strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Alan Trejo digging in for the Rockies. That's in there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. No score here in the second. Next pitch off the plate, and a count 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Rockies are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Realmuto tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bryant makes the grab, one away. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And the first offering is not close. On the corner for a strike. So now 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Daza pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
2 outs, runner at first. This is Bryson Stott looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. First pitch, and he just misses. Harrison off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. Crone takes it himself, and that is the inning. Phillies strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, now Ryan Serven. The pitch. Outside, Serven in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2016. Next offering is fouled back.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Top of the 3rd, no score. Tovar started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Strike 1.
0-1.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Dalton Guthrie. Gomber back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 strike.
Making the count 1-2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
This to center field. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Turner at the plate now. That's ball 1. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And there's a ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And now the lefty misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
First and second, no outs. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Now a fly ball to right center. Blackman settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of him.
Here's Harper now. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. On the ground, right side. Dive, and he's got it. Quickly to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Realmuto goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Step off, throw to first. Harper back easily. Kicks and deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The run scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He was late there, strike 1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. And that will end the inning. But two. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. And that one missing low.
Well, these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And now 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball. 2-2 now. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now C.J. Cron. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Chris Bryant now. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. Drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the right-hander deals. He goes down looking. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here is Josh Harrison. The line to kick the pitch. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Daza makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. Dalton Guthrie stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. This one in the air, right field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Tag, but he's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip, and that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Chris, when you think of Kyle Schwarber, how about the impact in the playoffs? He's hit some iconic home runs. The one on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the division series against the Cardinals in 2015. And then in 2022, 488 feet off Yu Darvish. It set a Petco Park record for distance. Left-hand batter waits. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a 1-2. Base knock right field. Flying around third is Turner. He will score, and it's 4-0.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So a man aboard, and now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 2. That one out to right. Blackman settles underneath it. And that is that. 2 runs. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work.
Rogers.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Alan Trejo. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Serving in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next offering is fouled back. One and 2 here. On to first, out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Bryce Harper. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Here comes a pitch. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to.
On the mound now, Jose Urena. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Man at first, and now JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First offering misses badly for ball one. Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Daza hauls it in, and there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Wide throw, and it gets away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch, not close. Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Slapped foul. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Servin makes the catch, and that is that. So a hit and an error in the inning, but they aren't able to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rockies nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Schwarber in pursuit. Makes the catch for the out. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Daza. First offering, and it just misses. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
3-0.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
3-1.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Blackman, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Dalton Guthrie. Urania back to work. Urania measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one in the air center field. Daza makes the grab, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trey Turner.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. And 1-2.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into free agency after that season.
Rogers throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And the first offering is not close. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Schwarber into second, and he's got it double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Fires over to Crone. That's out number 3. For Philadelphia, they lead 4-0. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, C.J. Crone. New pitcher on here, Andrew Bellotti. He's been so good against lefties. And he hits a ground ball right side. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning. And that's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Ryan McMahon digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses. Crone, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. The punch out there. 2 gone now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And it's even up. That's ripped. Base hit. Crone around third.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled away.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching me. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's Bryce Harper. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there. Activity in the bullpen. Dinelson Lamet, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And the next pitch is way outside. Next pitch is popped up. McMahon under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one ripped left field. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Hoskins stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Josh Harrison. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Smoked into left, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Out to short. They get the force, and that's the inning. Leave a couple, but they lead it 4-1. We go to the 8th. Now the Rockies catcher, Brian Serven. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And the 0-2. Good eye right there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next offering is in the dirt. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harrison under it. That's out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Jonathan Daza now at the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
There's a strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
On the ground. Fires over to Hoskins, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Dalton Guthrie. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on trying to close it out. He last pitched 2 days ago. And the pitch. There's a strike. Dominguez in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Lottie, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Hoskins makes the grab. One away. C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's the strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bryant stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Line drive. Schwarber snags it for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
High fly ball, right field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.